Hottest day of this heat wave for, well, it's September 1st now. And it seems like the most sensible thing to do is to come to the natural air-conditioned place. Still a lot of open spaces. So the windmills looks very, very similar, but they're called different. Dutch and Murphy. I'm going to check out the Murphy, see if there's any extra information offered. Wow. Yeah, they don't explain this at the other windmill. It's really starting to look like events are being prepared for this weekend in the Golden Gate Park. I see bathrooms and bright events planning. Some company. Alright, in this bathroom here, you don't see many no loitering signs. So there's several of these tunnels throughout the park. And this might actually go to the polo field. So that means my car's not too far. Soccer pitches? Oh, polo field? I got some kind of concert up here. Looks like quite an ornate party because they got flowers in glass jars on picnic tables. There's pillows. They've put a lot of money into the events, whatever it's going on. Some kind of a summer festival. Playing soccer off in the distance. This is ridiculous. There's even people who are wearing a summer festival badge. Look at that, they got pillows and there's laying on the ground. Pillows and blankets. Giant Jenga thing. I mean, I can understand a lot of people come out to the park, but this is ridiculous. Oh yeah, I use the bathroom over there. Not far from my car. They're drinking, they got food.
To watch that and watch Windmill then was really cool, but I would never watch it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that could use more explanation. So they won't say what company. I see they bust them in. They bust them from the company. They paid to have toilets brought out here, probably because they didn't realize that the main bathrooms would be good enough. They got a trophy over there that's like 2 feet high. Yeah, and the bus won't identify the company. It's a big company. VIP. That's luxury. Alright, it's from Zendesk. 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 Along this company picnic area, they got a lot of cars parked and stuff. But my car is alone down further here. This is about the third white bicycle of death that I've found in my travels. Heather Miller, 41, died June 22nd, 2016. There is a lot of activity around here, so accidents do happen. Let me just say that it could be that maybe the company is told the people to tell everybody who asks that it's Zendesk, and maybe it could be Google. They could be lying. Okay, I'm just saying that. Alright, because I could understand what two white guys were saying walking by my car just now, I now know one of them does like buffalo chicken. I've never heard of buffalo chicken. Does that exist? Because I know about buffalo wings, which is amazing. I'd love to see those type of chickens before they're slaughtered. Buffalo chicken? A whole buffalo chicken? And overhearing Mexicans, all I hear is Alright, so about 1996, when I got over to Okinawa, Japan, they offered a maximum of $1,200 for a loan that I repaid probably 100 or 50. I chose the least amount. The least amount per month or per paycheck back in. Now, what I did with that money was threw it in investments, because that's the only reason I wanted that. Okay, I had enough saved up already, so I just used it more. Back then, the investments were good, but I didn't know. I was 19, 20, I was young, and I just wanted to throw money in investments because it was a nest egg and just something that you did when you're greedy for money. I was known as a cheapskate in the military because I wouldn't really spend money for much of anything. Didn't have a car for the longest time. I wouldn't go out on social events with people if it was going to cost me money. I wasn't willing to pay. Like they had a fishing expedition. They were looking for just anybody. They asked me, and I was like, all right, how much is it? And they're like, $50. I'm like, nope, I'll pass. I passed on a lot, but that I used that money that they offered to get more into investments, and I was already plotting ways to borrow money to put into investments because it just looked really good. You borrow for a certain amount, and you invest for a certain amount. And it really looked like the gains were actually bigger than the investments, than borrowing. So I could borrow and make. I borrow for less and make for more at the time. It was just an amazing period. But I forget what happened. I was investing through Charles Schwab, and I was looking into how I could borrow more money, but I was kind of scared, I guess. I got a little scared away by borrowing from Charles Schwab, so I didn't do it. But certainly the military, when they offered to borrow money to me for moving, for whatever moving expense, getting your first car or whatever, I definitely jumped on that, because I mean I was getting a regular paycheck anyway, so I could just use that. But yeah, those were the good old days. Now, well, I don't have any money to spare for investments. But back then I thought I was going to live off of my investments, and I had to had to change my money around a bit because 2000 that stock market crashed. I had my money in my house, and then from there I just ended up selling my house because of my health, my stomach issues, and then from there I found prosper.com, and I thought that would be good. I thought that'd be the social investing, the new mini stock market, but I lost money on that, so that kind of made me even more depressed about investing. And yeah, it's been a kind of a downward spiral. I don't know what to invest in. I just like consider these videos something I invest in, but it's really not. So that's that story.